Hello students, today in this video we are going to study about cell organelles. We know that the cell having different parts, that a typical cell contain the outer covering is known as plasma membrane, then it contains the cytoplasm and the functional body and functional unit of the cell, that is the cell organelles. And these cell organelles are metabolically active and helps to cell to do the activities and specific functions. So let's see what is cell organelles. So cell organelles, we can say that it is a membrane bound structure. So it having all the cell organelles, almost all the cell organelles contain the membrane bound structure. So we know that different type of examples of cell organelles like your endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, these all are the examples of cell organelles, and these all having a membrane. They are bonded with a membrane, means there is an outer covering and which helps and keep the cell organelle separate from the other part of the different other cell organelles or the different part of the cytoplasm. So they are membrane bound structure, means they contain the membrane over it. And the cell organelles are also known as organ of the cell, because it is organelles means organ. The word organelles is meaning of this organelle is organ. So basically cell organelles are the organ of cell. They are the organ of cell, and they are specialized as well as specific for their function. So different cell organelles are specified for the different type of functions. So two things what we have studied here, that cell organelles are the membrane bound structure, means they contain the membrane over it. If there is a any structure, mitochondria is there, or any type of cell organelle is present, so they are membrane bond, means there is a presence of membrane, and this membrane is same as the phospholipid bilayer that we found in the plasma membrane. So this is basic and they are specialized for the functions. They having different functions. So we understood that what is cell organelles, they are the organs of the cell. So before going to study about the different cell organelles, we have to understand that what is endomembrane system. So there in this cell there is an endomembrane system. So endomembrane system, it is a collection of membranous structure. So what happens in this system, there are some of the organelles, cell organelles, which are work as a functional unit of the cell, means they are interact with each other and they help in the transport of materials. So we can say that it is a collection of membranous structure, and it helps the interaction of the and the transport of the substance within the cell. So they are the basically some different type of cell organelles which interact with, they are usually interact with each other, and they helps to work and transport the materials within the cell. So this is the endomembrane system. We will not include mitochondria and chloroplast in this system. So in the endomembrane system we will not include this mitochondria and chloroplast. They are not the part of endomembrane system. So we can say that it is a functional and development unit. This endomembrane system, this collection of some organelles, they work together and they help in the interaction within the cell. They helps in the transport of the substance within the cell, and they are connected, directly connected to each other. They are directly connected to each other. So in endomembrane system, it is basically the organelles present in the endomembrane system is endoplasmic reticulum, nuclear envelope, your Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, vacuoles, and your plasma membrane. So there are 6 different type of organelles, and their collection, these membranous structure, their collection work as a endomembrane system. They work as a functional unit, they work together, and they are directly connected to each other, and they help in the transfer of substance within the cell. So let's see the illustration of this endomembrane system. So we have one cell is here. You are able to see this. This is a cell. Typical cell. The typical cell contain a nucleus, and then near the nucleus it is endoplasmic reticulum. Near the nucleus there is an endoplasmic reticulum, and this endoplasmic reticulum is connected with the nuclear envelope. Nuclear envelope, it means there is a direct connection of the nuclear envelope as well as with the endoplasmic reticulum. And here there is a direct connection of the Golgi apparatus. These are the Golgi apparatus, and this is your plasma membrane. So whatever the things they have to transfer, so if they want to transfer anything from nucleus to endoplasmic reticulum, and then this reticulum forms a small vesicles, and these vesicles get directly attached to the Golgi apparatus, and this Golgi apparatus form a small vesicles, and they go to the plasma membrane. If something the Golgi apparatus want to give it to the endoplasmic reticulum, they will give in the form of vesicles, and then they go inside the endoplasmic reticulum and then to the nucleus. So there what we are seeing, there is a continuously some flowing of transport of materials occurs between them. So this is basically an endomembrane system where the different cell organelles work together, they are directly connected, and they help for the transport of materials within the cell. So this is your endoplasmic reticulum, and this mitochondria and chloroplast will not consider in the endomembrane system. Now we will take one by one. First we will take the endomembrane system and the function, structure and function of this endomembrane system. So first we will take the endoplasmic reticulum. Now we have with us endoplasmic reticulum, that is ER is the short form we use, and it is of two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So rough is known as rough because when we observe in microscope, these endoplasmic reticulums look rough, the surface look rough because they contain ribosomes. We will study about the ribosomes also. And the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they are having no ribosomes, so the structure found is the smooth. The surface form is found in the microscope, the smooth structure. So there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. Now let's see what is the structure of it. They are basically interconnected network of tubes. You will able to see that these are like a tube like structure and they are interconnected. See here, they are interconnected. So you are able to see that there is a tube like structure, flattened tube like structure, and they are interconnected and they are called cisternae. And this compartment is known as endoplasmic reticulum lumen. So basically they contain the fluid. So this compartment contains the fluid and they are known as ER lumen. And you will find here there is a round black structure is there. Round black structure. This is basically ribosomes. They are basically ribosomes. So this is the structure of rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. So same as the, and this is directly connected to the nucleus in nuclear envelope. In our earlier video, in our earlier that we found that this endoplasmic reticulum is directly connected to the nuclear envelope. Now next one is our smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is also same as the structure of rough endoplasmic reticulum, but it does not contain any ribosome. The black color spot you are finding in the over the this tube like structure, you will not found here. So they are the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. They doesn't contain any ribosome on it. Now the function of endoplasmic reticulum. Basically the protein synthesis. This rough endoplasmic reticulum is basically work for the protein synthesis because it contain ribosome. So one function we get that ribosome help for the protein synthesis, and the rough endoplasmic reticulum contain ribosomes. That's why they are used for the protein synthesis. Our next one is the synthesis of fat and lipid. So this they help for the fat and lipid. Basically this fat and lipid of synthesis are done by the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And you will see that the cell membrane, the membrane we get, they are the made up of protein and lipid. Yes, phospholipid. So you will find here that rough endoplasmic reticulum forms the protein and smooth endoplasmic reticulum help in the formation of lipid. So these both help, smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum helps in the formation of cell membrane, and that is the known as biogenesis. So we can say that rough endoplasmic reticulum is used for the protein synthesis, smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesize the lipid, and when these both help in the formation of cell membrane, we can say that cell membrane, and this process is called biogenesis. They provide mechanical support. They help in the transport of the materials within the cell, and they also help in the detoxification of many drugs and toxic substance. So basically the detoxification is done by the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So we have understood that endoplasmic reticulum, their structure is there. This is rough endoplasmic, this is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and what are the function of endoplasmic reticulum.